The Mummy is celebrating its 25th anniversary, and the big question remains, when are we getting a fourth movie with Brendan Fraser? Plus, is Universal Pictures planning another reboot like Tom Cruise's 2017 version, but this time starring Keanu Reeves in 2024? There are so many questions swirling around the future of the Mummy franchise. So, let's dive into all of them, or at least some of them, to see what's in store. Starting with what we know about The Mummy turning 25. Fans are still asking, where's my fourth movie with Brendan Fraser? The original film debuted on May 7, 1999, and despite the success of the first installment and its spin-offs, like The Scorpion King, many wonder why a direct sequel hasn't materialized after all these years. While subsequent films in the franchise received mixed reviews, the 1999 classic remains a beloved adventure of its era. The appeal for A Mummy 4 persists, with speculation suggesting it could explore new locales beyond Egypt. Despite this enthusiasm, a fourth installment featuring Rick O'Connell has yet to materialize, leaving fans curious about the franchise's future direction. One of the main reasons fans clamor for The Mummy 4 is the enduring appeal of the original. Despite some elements that may feel dated today, such as CGI effects and cultural representation issues, the film's blend of humor, darkness, and adventure remains a high point of the franchise. The first Mummy movie adeptly juggles its varied tones, creating a memorable and entertaining experience that continues to resonate with audiences. Having said that, let's now discuss why The Mummy 4 hasn't happened yet and what the latest updates are. The potential for a fourth installment has been hampered by various factors. The Mummy Returns and The Mummy Tomb of the Dragon Emperor didn't quite match the critical acclaim of the first film and faced challenges at the box office despite high production costs. Universal Pictures attempted to reboot the franchise with the 2017 film starring Tom Cruise, aiming to launch the Dark Universe franchise. However, the reboot also faltered critically and commercially, effectively putting an end to immediate plans for The Mummy 4. If The Mummy 4 does materialize, it could address some of the storyline issues that affected the franchise after Brendan Fraser's trilogy. The hiatus in Fraser's career, influenced by personal challenges including physical injuries and mental health issues stemming from past experiences, also contributed to the uncertainty surrounding a sequel. Despite these setbacks, Fraser has recently experienced a career resurgence and has expressed openness to revisiting the role of Rick O'Connell. In interviews following the success of his critically acclaimed film The Whale, Fraser has hinted at his willingness to return to the Mummy franchise if the right opportunity arises. In a conversation with Deadline, Fraser mentioned, "Gosh, I don't know any juicy details about it, but it's been kind of an open-ended question for some time now. I'm not opposed to it. I don't know an actor who doesn't want a job. I don't think I've been this famous and unsalaried at the same time in my professional life, so sign me up." Just months earlier, Fraser had also discussed his interest in reprising the role with Variety, indicating his readiness to return if a compelling story emerged. Now, let's look into the rumors surrounding Universal Pictures' potential revival of The Mummy Dark Universe with a reboot starring Keanu Reeves. Universal had ambitious plans to build a dark universe around the Mummy movies, initially launching with the 2017 reboot starring Tom Cruise. Despite having Tom Cruise in the lead role and other top-tier actors like Russell Crowe, Annabelle Wallis, and Jake Johnson, the reboot failed to resonate with audiences and critics. The film's critical and commercial disappointment led to the shelving of the Dark Universe concept, marking it as one of the most notable disappointments in recent cinematic history. However, recent rumors suggest that Universal is considering a revival of the Dark Universe, this time potentially starring Keanu Reeves. Reeves, known for his successful franchise roles like John Wick, seems poised for another major universe project. With his appeal and action hero credentials, Reeves could bring a fresh perspective to the Dark Universe, much like he did with the John Wick series. His involvement could inject new life into the franchise, attracting both fans of the original Mummy films and new audiences eager for thrilling cinematic universes. Meanwhile, Robert Downey Jr. is no stranger to high-profile projects, having cemented his place in cinematic history through his iconic portrayal of Iron Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Known for his charisma, wit, and versatility, RDJ's potential involvement in a Universal reboot could bring a fresh and captivating dynamic to the franchise. Imagine the synergy of talents with Keanu Reeves and Dwayne Johnson, all part of Universal's Dark Universe. It would undoubtedly create a magnetic spectacle that appeals to both longtime fans and new audiences. Robert Downey Jr.'s career resurgence with Marvel not only revitalized his own acting career, but also redefined the modern superhero genre. His ability to blend humor, charm, and depth into complex characters has made him a fan favorite across generations. As he considers new roles post-Marvel, RDJ's potential inclusion in the Dark Universe represents a significant casting coup for Universal. His presence could inject a level of star power and narrative gravitas that few actors can match, elevating the rebooted franchise to new heights. Pairing RDJ with Keanu Reeves, another actor renowned for his iconic roles and dedicated fan base, would create a dynamic duo capable of anchoring Universal's ambitious cinematic universe. Reeves, celebrated for his intense commitment to roles and ability to seamlessly blend action with emotional depth, has become synonymous with beloved franchises like John Wick and The Matrix. The potential synergy and star power of Robert Downey Jr., Keanu Reeves, and Dwayne Johnson in Universal's Dark Universe promise an exhilarating cinematic journey. Their collective presence not only ensures broad audience appeal, but also sets the stage for compelling storytelling, memorable performances, and epic adventures in the realms of mythology and supernatural intrigue. As fans eagerly await further developments, the prospect of these acclaimed actors uniting on screen heralds a thrilling new chapter for the Dark Universe and the future of cinematic universes as a whole. And that concludes our look into the potential revival of Universal's Dark Universe with Robert Downey Jr., Keanu Reeves, and Dwayne Johnson. What are your thoughts on this powerhouse trio joining forces in a rebooted Mummy franchise? Do you believe their combined star power and acting chops will breathe new life into the series? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more updates. Your suggestions for future video topics are always appreciated. See you next time!